Hello guys, welcome to Global Aviation. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get updated with the latest aviation news.
Pakistan International Airlines banned from entering United States. The U.S. Department of Transportation has decided to ban Pakistan International Airlines from operating flights to the United States. The airline is struggling to recover from a fatal crash, years of losses, a collapse in global air travel, and the stunning revelation that almost a third of the nation's pilots obtained fake licenses. Delivery of first Boeing 777X may be delayed to 2022. A top official at Emirates expects a combination of pandemic-related production slowdowns and a lengthy certification process will likely push deliveries into 2022. Adil Al-Redha, Emirates chief operating officer, told Bloomberg in an interview that his airline is considering swapping some of the planes for smaller 787 Dreamliners. Emirates has 115 777Xs on order, a substantial part of the plane's 309 order backlog. British Airways to return to Gatwick Airport. British Airways is set to resume flights from London Gatwick next weekend. British Airways will resume flights to London Gatwick Airport on July 18 as the airline continues the restart of its long and short-haul flights. British Airways will resume routes to Bridgetown, Barbados, Bermuda, St. Lucia, Kingston, Antigua. FinnAir is increasing its traffic to 30 destinations. Finnish national carrier FinnAir announced on Thursday that it is set to increase its traffic in July, as the Finnish government decided to lift travel restrictions for a raft of countries in and outside Europe. FinnAir is increasing its traffic in July and plans to serve more than 30 destinations in Europe and some Asian destinations, including Hong Kong, Tokyo, and Seoul. The Shanghai route is still subject to government approvals, said the airline in a press release on Thursday. A hot air balloon made an emergency landing after a passenger lost consciousness in McHenry County, USA. A hot air balloon landed between two houses Wednesday morning in the northwest suburbs after a passenger had a medical emergency. The pilot called authorities about 7:15 a.m. and said an 80-year-old woman on board had lost consciousness. The pilot planned to land at Halligus and Ackman Roads in Huntley, but the wind brought the balloon a couple blocks southwest, where it touched down between two houses in the 5,500 block of Danbury Circle in Lake of the Hills. The woman had regained consciousness by the time the balloon landed, and refused to go to a hospital. It's unclear what caused her to pass out.
She had just passed out.
Bob Perkins is chief of the ground crew that tracks the balloon when it flies. He was contacted by pilot Chad Morin.
We have a two-way radio, radioed the crew, and we have a certain kind of language not to alarm anyone. We called it a precautionary landing.
Morin set the balloon down in the neighborhood, and emergency responders from the Huntley Fire Protection District were on the scene in seconds.
The pilot did a fantastic job landing it. He basically threaded the needle right between two houses on a residential street.
Everyone was evacuated, and the elderly passenger had fully recovered. She was checked out at the scene and refused transportation to a hospital.
I think she felt a little embarrassed, even though she had nothing to be embarrassed about.